Hello there, Sim0nTrains here, or some people like call me Sim0nTrains, and welcome to Cramlington Station on the East Coast Main Line. We're just south of Morpeth, but Morpeth will be covered in the next video. Today though, we are visiting some East Coast Main Line railway stations, but we're not going north, we're actually going south. And a little glimpse of these East Coast Main Line stations will be coming up on screen now. So hopefully you enjoyed those little glimpses of where we're going to today. Now our next train, which we'll be catching, will be the 1309 Northern service to take us to our first station. And mind your manners on that one, because we are visiting Manners Station. So it should be arriving now to pick me up from Cramlington, and then we're going on to Manners. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it's actually the same unit that we came to Cramlington on from Newcastle. Eyes do not deceive you. That is the train that will never die. A Class 142 pacer sitting in a heated depot. But however, it's not in service, it's just in storage. However, after the day after filming this, it disappeared. I'm going to talk quickly of the current status of the Class 142 pacer fleet as it follows. 21 are stored, 52 are scrapped, 22 are preserved, and 5 are converted for non-railway use. But it's nice to see a pacer again, even though it's sitting in a heated depot. So we're now at a railway station, which is a rail enthusiast dream. This is Manners Railway Station. It's Northern Trains operated, and it does have 2 platforms, but it's actually an island platform here. We're now going to move on to talk about the station history of Manners Station. However, Manners Station was opened in 2 stages with 2 different names. The first station, which we're actually standing on today, was opened by the Newcastle Barrowc Railway on the 1st of July 1847 as Manners. 1st of January 1909 the station was renamed to Manners East, when Manners North Station opened as part of the North Tyneside Loop, which most of it is now part of today's LNER Metro line. 20th of February 1969 the station was merged into one huge station and renamed to Manners. As for the former Manners North Station, it closed to passengers on the 23rd January 1978 when the North Tyneside Loop was rebuilt and converted for the LNER Metro. The 3-letter station code for Manners is MAS. So the current station we're standing on is Manners East Station, which you see behind me here, all this shrubbery and grass and all that. Manners North Station just used to be there. You can still make out the old platforms of Manners North Station. Now, the last time I was in Madras was January 2020. Now, unfortunately, I did have to go around all over the place like I had the chicken to find a new camera, because I smashed my old camera on that footbridge. And now we've got some unfinished business to deal with. So this is next scene. It's for entertainment purposes, but there's some unfinished business that I had to have a go with that footbridge about. Now you listen to me. I ended up having to pay 200 quid for a new camera last time I was in the North East, because you tracked my other camera with this stupid little thing. I ended up having to go to Metro Centre, then I had to go to Chillingham Road to Biker just to go and get a new camera, because you smashed my other camera, you stupid. Unfortunately, that did happen in January 2020. Sorry about that, but I had some unfinished business. So we'll be leaving Madras Station shortly. We're going to head into Newcastle Central Station, do some filming in Newcastle Central. That will be the next location. But someone else has joined me at Madras Station. No, it's not Jordan Stewart. It's actually...
Hello, it's Doddsy.
It's Alex Dodds.
Of Dodds Diaries and all the other things.
Your YouTube channel name is Alex Dodds, but the video's Dodds Diaries.
Yeah. That's my blogging.
So
anyway, oh sorry.
So with Alex now for the rest of the blog up to the final station we'll be visiting. But I won't tell you that yet though.
Yeah.
So what are you saying, sorry?
So anyway, this is Madras Station. You've shown them everyone, haven't you, already?
Oh, I'm going to do the station history. I've probably done the station history for this now anyway.
Yeah, well anyway, just to remind you all, we've got 2 platforms. The old station used to be just somewhere round here. It used to be only 2 or 3 trains each way, up until about 2014, some of that. Now there's a lot more each way, and there you go.
There's also a BTU station in the private area as well.
Yeah, and the Thornaby Metro is over the footbridge, through the Brussels Park, and round to there.
Yeah.
And that's it.
So we're going to jump on this next train now to head into Newcastle Central to do some filming.
I believe it's on class 156 we're jumping in?
Yes.
Yes.
We're now going to move on to the station history of Newcastle Central Station. But this history of Newcastle Central Station will be brief. Newcastle Central opened on the 29th August 1850 as Newcastle-on-Tyne Central by the Newcastle and Carlisle Railway and the York, Newcastle and Berwick Railway. Platforms were added between 1860s to 1894 due to additional lines and the station was extended. And by 1894 the station had 15 platforms. The Tyler Metro Central Station was opened on the 15th of November 1981, and the three-letter station code for Newcastle Central is NCL. The problem with Newcastle Central Station is there's just so many trains moving that sometimes you don't get enough time for a break. Is that right?
That is true, yes.
Well, we are now at Newcastle Station, or some people call it Newcastle Central Station. It's London North Eastern Railway operated. It has 12 platforms.
That's right, yes. So, number 12's over that way.
Yeah, 9, 10, 11, 12's that way, is it?
Yeah.
But then
Number 1 is the
one's
other end.
north.
Yeah.
But then like platform 7 and 8 is actually that all together there.
Or, yeah, that's
So it's a bit complicated, Newcastle Central Station is.
But then again, there are worse stations that are complicated if you don't know your way around them.
Yeah, they are a few worse complicated stations. So we're going to carry on filming some more trains at Newcastle Central Station before we move on to the final station of the day, which is where Alex Dodds is from, Chester Street. We're going to Chester Street next on TransPennine Express.
That is correct, yes.
So we're now at our final station of the day. This is Chester Street. It's Northern Trains operated and it has 2 platforms, but the problem is there's only 4 trains a day from Northern Trains that stop here, because most of his services are the TransPennine Express that stop here. And it's also Alex Dodds local station as well, which is just here.
Yeah, and also one of the service normally would have a southbound cross-country around tea time that would go to Guildford, but that got curtailed during the pandemic. Don't know when that'll return.
Yeah, it's like Congleton at the moment. They've lost the cross-country service to Congleton.
Aye.
But anyway, we're just going to carry on filming some more trains now through here. And then I'm going back to Newcastle, and then Dodds is going home. So we're now going to move on to the station history of Chesterley Street Station. Chesterley Street Station was owned by the North Eastern Railway and opened on the 1st December 1868. In the 1960s, the station was listed for closure by the Beeching Act, but the station was saved. And the 3-letter station code for Chesterley Street is CLS. I have noticed that some northbound services from London North Eastern Railway are running a bit late. The last one we just got speeding through is actually running about 45 minutes late. It should affect my train though, because my train is on its way up to Newcastle. We're going back on the 1705 TransPennine Express service to Newcastle. The only problem is though, I have to go the long way around because the footbridge down there is just being refurbished, but it's not open yet. It's still shut. So there is a different way that I'm going to the other platform, but I do have time to do it after the 1652 to Liverpool Line Street departs here. While Dodds is checking out the timetable, I've just noticed this information thing got the old regional railway sign here. I do love seeing regional railway signage.
And Carlisle.
So I'm now back at Newcastle Central Station. 156463 is pulled in. That's the 1725 to Stockton, which has literally just got the signal right now. So we're going to jump on board that train and we're going to Stockton, but we'll get off at Sunderland. Just made it to Sunderland Station. Now we're going to do one more thing before I go back to the hotel. We're going to Pallion Station because there's a disused station nearby there, but those blocks complete without travelling on the Tidal Metro, so that's what we'll do right now. So we made it to Palion. Now there is a disused railway station called Palion that I'm going to take a look at now because it's the Tidyway metro station. So I'm going to leave the Tidyway metro station, have a quick look at this disused railway station, then I'll go back to Sunderland. So behind me, just after that red car, is Palion Tidyway metro station. And to be honest, it did not actually take long to find it. It's just here. There's nothing left. It looks like it's been infilled. It's just grass paths, nothing here of the old railway station. The only thing that remains is this bridge that I'm just standing on right here. That's about remains of the old station of Palion. So you now join me in the Travelodge in Sunderland, and we're going to talk about the journey from Cramlington to why I'm here at toilet flushing. For God's sakes, Cowell. Actually, it's to Sunderland, not the toilet flushing. But anyway, so in the last blog we did Metro Centre, Dunstan and Cramlington, which is where we started at, because we head down the East Coast Main Line to Manor Station. On the way, though, we did see the train that never dies. We saw a pacer. But anyway, so Manor Station, it was brilliant to get some revenge on the footbridge that broke my camera in 2020, in January 2020. And we also got some LNER Azumas as zooming by. We got some Northern trains that arrived and departed there. And we also saw a Hull Trains Class 802. Now, the Hull Trains 802 is actually being used for driver training runs for a new open access operator. It was supposed to be called East Coast Trains, but now they named it Numo. Sorry about that. Numo. Yes, we're going to talk a bit more about Numo in the next blog that will come up soon. So then we went over to Newcastle Central. We filled the trains at Newcastle Central, no problems. We did get the LNER services, the TransPennine services, the Northern services, and we also got a good tug of a Class 60 diesel locomotive on a freight train. After Newcastle Central, we went over to Chesterley Street. And if you notice throughout the video, we did have Alex Dodds with us. And it was brilliant to see Alex Dodds again. The last time I saw him was in Crewe, actually, in 2020. So we did bump into Alex Dodds through all three stations. He came to me at Manners and went down the line to Chesterley Street. We also took a ride on a TransPennine Express Class 802 as well. Chesterley Street, we did get some fast trains, but some trains going north were started to run late, but it really didn't affect me because we did get my train back to Newcastle okay from Chesterley Street. And then after that, we went over to Sunderland on the Stockton train. And then after Sunderland, we went over to Palion to see the disused station. And then I just went back to Sunderland. There wasn't really much filming then, to be honest. So I did mention that we're going to talk about Numo because one of the next ones we're going to do is Morpeth Station. But we are going back out on the East Coast Main Line as I start my way back to Rugeley in the next blog. So if you want to see that, feel free to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you want to see Cowell, feel free to give it another like, because the more likes you give, the more I brew I drink. Thanks for watching, stay safe, and take care.